Everybody, it's John back again, and today I'm going to take a look at the Super 7's Cliff Burton's Ultimate action figure that they did. I like the little slip cover, it's kind of cool. It's like his dirty beat up denim jacket. Ages 14, Super 7, little Burton patch. Skulls on the back. Contains one figure with some accessories. It's neat! They're still doing some pretty cool slip covers, but I'm probably not going to keep it. And there's it is without a slip cover. As you can see, there is 3 head sculpts. He's wearing a Misfits shirt, which he did occasionally while he was torn. If you don't know his backstory on who he is, I'd say you look it up. It was pretty tragic ending. Multiple hands. You get his guitar, and you get a hammer. Looks like the knees are a little different on this one. That's interesting. Man, not too bad. Pretty heavy, thick paint on the faces, but it looks pretty decent. It's better than the normal shine that you get. And on the back it says Clifford Lee Burton was born in Castro Valley, California on February 10th, 1962. As the Major Rager bassist in Metallica, Cliff became one of the most influential musicians in heavy metal. His life ended suddenly on September 27th, 1986 in a tour bus accident in Sweden. His legacy continues to live on as an icon of individuality. Oh, proceeds will benefit the Cliff Burton Scholarship Fund. Cool! It's kind of neat. You're slowly being able to build your own little figure band from Super 7's figures with the King Diamond, Papa from Ghost. Now we got a bass player with Burton. So hold on and I'll take a closer look at this in just a second. Alright, we got Cliff out of the package in here. Let's take a quick peek at these additional heads. You've got this cool little head banging one going on. Nice detail on the face. Pretty good paint job. It looks good. The hair is pretty solid and crazy. Whoever detailed and designed this one did a good job. You can even see the edges of his mouth past his teeth. Yeah, they did a fairly good job with Cliffy here. And then I'm probably going to swap up for this one. More kind of wild-haired look. Eyes kind of squinty. His mouth open. See his tongue. It almost looks like there's a piercing in there. I don't know if he had a pierced tongue or not, but hey, that's there's a dot of something in there. It might just be a paint fleck, but whatever. So, not too bad. When the heads, this nice shiny guitar. It says bass, all in black. He has his hammer and several extra hands, including a gripping hand for the hammer, a bird flipping hand, another gripping hand. He has 2 fists and 2 bass playing hands that we'll swap out in a minute. Mine's a little bit loose in the hips, and as you can see, that peg moves both legs at the same time, and he wants to lean forward pretty bad. But other than that, his feet don't want to stay flat very well either. But I can get him balanced, and he'll probably hold his pose. I'm just weirded out that his legs are moved together like that. He's got his normal smiley little head on, so I'm going to pop that off for now, since I want to swap the other one out. There he is without his head. It would have been cool if this jacket opened up, but it's one solid piece. It kind of reminds me a little bit of how NECA would do their Jason Voorhees figures. It is soft up until what probably would be the ab crunch that he does actually have in there, which is weird. But he has a hard piece for his jeans instead of the soft plastic that they would do. Pretty nicely detailed. It's got some cool paint effects to give it that denim look. Brass buttons. I really do like the Misfits t-shirt. Check it out. He's got rings on each one of his hands. And he's wearing some pants that have a little bit of wearing on them, which is kind of cool. His knees sticking out. It is where the joint of the knee is. So it's kind of, that looks a little weird, but you know, still okay. And he's got his boots. He's, you know, got pretty basic articulation. Shoulders go up and around. This one's a squeaky boy for some reason. Swivel and a hinge there at his elbow. Swivels and hinges at his wrists. He's got a swivel at his waist. He's got, feels like he has an ab crunch in there that you'll never get to use. His hips are the things I am worried about a little bit. Like, it's got that, I mean, you can turn them in, but it looks like it has that problem some of the female figures of theirs did, where the peg sticks out way farther on this side, and I don't think there's any way to pop that in any farther, so you can have that weird gappage going on. Maybe you turn the knee, that'll kind of help. And then he's got a swivel and hinge knees and rotation and a hinge at his boot. So he does stand and hold his pose pretty good. Kinda. I don't know why yeah, it's gotta be the hips that send him off balance. So we'll throw this over his head. Let's see, take that one head that I like. Let's see if we can do this on camera. Oh, come on. Oh, hold on. I gotta put a little bit of extra pressure on it and try not to pop. The neck pin's a little thin. Oof. Yeah, that's tough. The man. There, I think I got it on pretty good. The problem is, can he actually hold his base? Let's swap out with this hand to where it looks like he's actually playing. Go up and under. Can his arms do it? Not bad there. And the other hand, pop that off. And that hand goes in. Kinda. Strap up over shoulders and come down a little bit more. Come on. That's probably about as close as you're going to get. For now, anyway, without really playing around with it, but setting them up. He looks pretty good. Yeah, overall not too bad. I like the painted heads. That's a nice touch. You got all these extra hands and this extra hammer. He pulls off what he's supposed to be. Nothing outrageous. It's kind of actually nice to see Super 7 be able to pull off a human figure. Usually they look off and odd and are always shiny, and he's pretty pale. So the paint job works. I like it. I'll probably put it up on display. So that's it. Cool. Good job, Super 7, for giving us a figure that looks pretty good. Are you guys collecting any of the, what are you even going to call them, musical ultimates? Or are you this just not in anybody's wheelhouse? I know they've done like Biggie and Old Dirty Bastard, but I hadn't picked either of them up. They were just very basic looking figures, not worth, I don't think, the price that they're asking for it. This one was still pretty hefty in price as well. But I got Cliff to go along with the other one, so... Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. I'm at, 750 subscribers, so if you're new to this and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Someday I'd like to hit that 1,000 mark. You never know. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But, hey, this is still fun, so I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, I just want to say thank you one more time for checking out this video, and if you're interested in seeing any more, you can click either one of the links that'll be over here, and if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, there'll be a button down below where you can do that as well. And again, thank you.